Hello everybody, this is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I am going to show you like the 40 items that we sold over the past 3 days on eBay. We had about 1,026 items listed, and now we're down to like 998. I have two that need to be relisted, so 990. We've had an extremely good weekend. You can hear my wife back there packaging behind me while I'm making the video. You can kind of see her right there. Say hi, Megan. There she is. She's beautiful. I'm a lucky guy. But anyways, I'm going to go over the items that we have sold. If you can, as you can see, we did exceptional yesterday. $619. The day before we did 257, and then we did 160 the day before. We did really well the past couple days. We've had, you can kind of see it goes up and down. Kind of had a lull that day right there. We did $15.95. So I understand there are some dead days on eBay, but for the most part, the good days make up for the dead days. Um, so I'm going to work through all of my tabs up here at the top, and we will see what we have sold over the past couple days. A lot of the stuff that we have sold are these paparazzi jewelry items. I went to an auction and I bought like 180 pieces for about 130, $140. There's a lot of really neat pieces here. My wife, she's photographed all these and she's uh, uploaded all the paparazzi jewelry stuff that we got. That's all her work, and I'm glad because I would probably not like listing jewelry too much. But we sold this lot for $17.95. Um, Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. Another piece here. We have two listed. One sold for $4.95 plus shipping. Um, Here's another lot that we sold for $23.50. Um, Here's a PS4 controller that I bought. I bought this at an auction. It came in a box with a tablet and a cell phone, and I paid $60 for the box. I sold the remote for $35.95. It should be about $6 to ship, so we'll make $30 on it before fees. The tablet should sell for about $60 to $70. It'll pay for the box, and we've already sold the cell phone for $15. It was a Boost Mobile. You'll see it in a minute when we get to it. But that was a really nice controller. Worked well. Um, my son tested it out. He likes helping me test stuff, so it's really cool to get him involved in this business. Um, I have a bunch of these marble bases. I have about a box of like 10 boxes of them, I believe, and there are six in a box. Um, and what we've done is that we relist them every time we list two, and we sell them. And when we're done, got a ka-ching. What is that? Somebody paid $31.71 for some uh, wheelchair legs. If you see them at Goodwill, pick them up, especially if they're cheap. They're always going to sell. But anyways, I had a guy give me these, and I believe that there are six in a box. Um, and we've been selling them for about $15 a piece, and we have like maybe 10 boxes of them. And at $15 a piece, that's like $900 profit that was just given to us because the guy didn't want to mess with them, and that's fine. I don't know what people are doing with them, but we're selling them, so that's awesome. Always look for that free stuff. This is a really nice Scottish kilt. I bought two of them, and a hat and a scarf at an auction for like $7. This one actually sold for $40. It wasn't. Um, it says here sold for 50, but actually sold for 40. That was pretty cool. I've got this guitar. Bought it at yard sale for $5. It actually sold for $90. It says 116 here, but that's what it was listed for. Um, it sold for $90. It came in the original shipping box. You can see right there. It's got the shipping box, and it's got the inner box, and it's got the guitar bag, the gig bag, and so that's really cool. Um, Here you go. Watch this. Oh, we've got our kids trained in our house that when they hear a label print, they run to the printer and they get it and they love, I don't know, sometimes they'll fight over it, sometimes they'll fight over getting the labels, but it's pretty cute. I love it. They love to help. Um, that's easy. You just slap a label on the outside of the box and you ship it. Really cool. Um, this is a lot of Scentsy that we bought. I paid $2 a piece for them. They sold for $21.55. These sinks are really cool. I had two of them listed. I sold this one for $35. I had it originally listed at $60. They'd been listed for a while. I had $3 a piece in them. Thought I would take like a really good profit on them and just run with it. Um, some more Scentsy, another paparazzi jewelry. Real pretty pieces. Sold both of them. They were listed for $4.50 a piece, or for $5. We ran a 10% off sale, and they sold for $4.50 a piece. Um, another one of those choker jewelry, one of those paparazzi jewelry pieces. More paparazzi. Another piece of paparazzi. Another piece of paparazzi. I'm just going to blow through these because it's just paparazzi jewelry. And there's not a lot of profit there, but it's enough to make it worthwhile. Um, I bought this lot of controllers at an auction. Got them pretty cheap. I am a hoarder of video game stuff. I used to sell a ton of it until people realized what it was worth and the prices of what they could get out of it. And I quit because I can't get it anymore. So I had a Sega Genesis. I'd been waiting forever to get the controllers and the wires to be able to sell it. I just gave up. So I threw it in a lot of this stuff and sold it. It sold for, I think it actually sold for like $35, $30, something like that. But time to get it gone. See how that works? Everybody needs kids. You guys need to have kids so that you can have them get your labels. Works perfectly. Um, Another pretty, that's a pretty jewelry piece. That's pretty jewelry. Um, it sold for, I sold two of those. I sold both of those that were listed. They're gone. Here's an item that was a consignment item. I can tell it says Nevermore Antiques Consignments. So yeah, that was sold. Sold for $10. The way we do our consignments is we do 20% plus fees. So if you bring us $1,000 worth of merchandise, we take $200 off the top before we pay fees, before anything. We calculate our profit first, and then we take the fees out, and then the consignee or they get the money that's left over. Um, Another piece of jewelry here. It's copper. Hey, if you noticed here, Megan, she's got red hair and she's wearing this copper jewelry, just like you. You said you didn't like the copper. Sorry, I'm having a conversation while I make the video, but my wife's a redhead, a natural redhead, and she says she doesn't like the copper with her red hair, but I think it looks good. I think it looks pretty. I like redheads. Um, Here's another thing of stamps. Um, I don't know, I didn't make hardly anything on there, but $9. Another consignment item, Clarion speakers, brand new in the box. Strange story is that I owned them several years ago, sold them to the guy that was the consigner, or the consignee. I'm not sure how that works. And then he brought them back to me like 3 years later and is having me sell them for him. So it's pretty interesting. Um, Here's another item of his, a bunch of PS3 games. They sold for $35. It's pretty cool. Flight stick, USB. Sold it for $18. Paid $3.50 for it. These here, I sell a ton of them. These are uh, Day Runner. See, told you, just bam, right over there. Like you don't even get. It's hot off the presses when he gets it. Uh, Day Runner dividers. We paid like nothing for them, 10 cents a piece, I think, and we sell them for $6.71, free shipping. I don't know, not a lot of profit, but it adds up. Um, I got these Texas badges. They came from a Boy Scout, some kind of Boy Scout thing, I believe. Sold them for $8.95. Had nothing in them. Box of junk. That's $9. Bought these lights at an auction. They came with a big box that powers them, and they're really cool. I sold them for $25. The guy messaged me and he told me kind of a story, and I was just like, $25, I'll take it. Had a buddy that bought two of these at the same auction and pitched them. So he essentially pitched, like, he had two sets of them, so he pitched $50. Just I don't get it. I have these louvered shutters that I bought them at an auction. I bought a crate with all of these in there for $27, and there were more. There were literally like probably 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 or 16 sets of louvered shutters in there, different sizes, different colors. And I sold the crate itself for $20, and then I sold these for $50. So they sold for $50. So I'm at $70, paid $27, and I still have another couple hundred to blow through. I got this Boxcar Willie autographed record, really cool. I sold it for $11.65 free shipping. Um, I've got this little alarm clock. I had so many people ask me if this alarm clock works, if it's if it keeps good time, and if it has any dings and stuff. And I'm like, I mean, I can understand they want to know if it keeps good time and stuff, but I'm like, it's old. I probably, uh, I guess if you're wanting it to use, but it's just a beautiful piece. It was brand new, but I guess over time they might not keep really good time. Uh, I've got all of these babysitters, little babysitter uh, kids books. If you can find these in large lots, they're definitely worth buying. I think I paid like 25 cents a piece for these, um, and sold them for $50 for $40 with free shipping. Made a little bit on them. Not gonna get rich, but if these were the ones I got from Goodwill, I paid 50 cents a piece for. So that would have been, after shipping, we probably only made $10 on them, but that was $10 that we didn't have. Normally, I don't like running. I don't like items that I only make $10, but sometimes I buy stuff not really knowing, just gambling, and this is one of those items where we didn't make a ton on it, but we'll make somebody happy, and that's cool too. I bought these Norelco shaving heads from Goodwill. You can always tell Goodwill, they got the barcode marked out. Um, they were $18.99. They were blue stickered housewares, half price. Got them for like what, $9.50, $9.49. Sold them for $33.75. So they sold, and that's cool. That's good profit. Free shipping. Plated keys, $8.51. Just a bunch of junk keys. Nothing spectacular. Just keys. Somebody will make projects out of them. Everything's got a value, folks. Another item that was a consignment item. Not much, just $10.75. I had nothing invested, so I'll make $2 off of that just for putting it in, taking a picture, listing it, putting it in an envelope, and shipping it. I'll have 10 minutes worth of work in it. Here's that phone, $14.95, free shipping. I don't know what it costs to ship. Probably $6, $7. If it could go first class, it would have been $3. First class. So the boss said first class. Here's something cool. This little figure here, Polly Pockets, 1992. $10 for this. $10 for that one Polly Pocket, and $3 to ship it. What a great deal! I bought a tote of this. I don't know what we've made off of all this Polly Pocket stuff, but I bought a tote, a huge, like 30-gallon tote full of this stuff, and it sat on my porch for a couple months before we even listed it. This is a really cool item. It's a My Size Barbie from 1992. The red-haired Barbies are really rare. As I've already said, I really like redheads. So I seen this and I was like, "You're coming home with me, sister. We're gonna find you a good home." So I bought her a Goodwill for $350, and she sold at auction for $49. I bought this at auction for like $17. This whole lot, Fisher Price, Little People, and probably most of them were complete. But I really didn't want to take the time to sit down and sort through them. I could have really maximized more money out of this lot if I would have sorted it. My wife's a lot more patient than me, and it probably would have been a really good item for her to work on. We could have probably either doubled or tripled our money on what we sold it for. Because I know that just the camper there, complete, sells for about $40 on eBay. Um, and the bus ain't nothing special. There was a lot of Sesame Street, so the merry-go-round in the back, you could have probably got 30 off of it. So you would have definitely been able to score another $40 on this lot if you'd have broke it up. But sometimes I just want to get it done. The pieces weren't in that great a shape. They weren't. It wasn't fantastic. If it would have been fantastic and clean, I probably would have wanted to take more time. But it just wasn't. It just wasn't fantastic. So I decided to lot it up. Hopefully they'll be happy. I sold this lot of books. I bought them at a library uh, book sale. Really cool. They sold for $20 plus shipping. That little piece of rock right there, that's really cool because that is a piece of the Confederate monument in Georgia. So we have that listed on eBay. You might want to go buy that. That's pretty cool. But anyways, we sold them for $20, so we did pretty good. I just sold this one earlier, Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Sold it for like $8, $9, free shipping. Um, More paparazzi jewelry. Sorry, it's a little loud back there. Um, Sold it. Sold the book. Hungry for More of Jesus. David Wilkerson, really good Christian author. He's no longer with us, but he is definitely one of my favorite reads. Paperback, sold it for like $6.50, $3 to ship it. Make $3 or $4 on it. Here's my I call it my cross-dressing gnome. I bought 3 of these. They look like they're women, and but they're they look like they're women with beards and gnome outfits on, but they're really cool. So I sold them for um, I don't know. I sold the other 2. Some of them I think I sold one for like $30 or $40. This is the last one that I had. He sold for $20.65. So I was happy to get rid of them. This is a Nintendo Wii that I had purchased, or it was a consignment item. You can tell it's not the cleanest. There's some stuff on it. I mean, it was a consignment item, and it just was a little dirty. I tried to clean it up the best I could. It sold for $68.93. But boy, the person that owned this, they played it with dirty fingers. I don't know why they would make a white video game console. That just is beyond reasoning to me. Little boys, dirty hands, and a white video game console. And the last item that I got here, just empty cases. I sold these empty cases for $10. Somebody needs the cases. Got the cartridges, but don't have the cases. There you go. Well, that's all that we have sold so far by 3 o'clock on Sunday. I hope you like the video. I don't know why we've been selling so much, but we have sold a ton of stuff. So if you would like our video, subscribe to our channel. We appreciate you guys. You can look us up on Facebook. We're under Nevermore Antiques. You can go to facebook.com/showmepickers. We're from Missouri, so that's our doing business as. But our fictitious name is Nevermore Antiques. So we kind of like Edgar Allan Poe, but we're from Missouri. So what do you know? But if you would like and subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, share this with your friends, and you guys have a good day, and God bless.